We are now sailing into Rio, and I got my eyes set on these bread rolls right there. They call them Rio rolls, and they're running out, so we gotta go to the bow. But the views from here are absolutely spectacular. We just saw the Sugarloaf Mountain. I can show you. It's around the corner. It's still there, don't worry. Right there it is. And then you have the statue of Christ behind those clouds right there. We will be here 2 full days, today and tomorrow. And tomorrow in the evening we're sailing out. So I'm gonna try to see as much of this city as possible. I've never been here. I've been to Brazil before. And I stopped traveling towards Rio when I reached Parachi, which is a lovely colonial town, and I enjoyed life there so much that I said to myself, I will come back to Rio someday. Now it's about 5 years later, and it's time to finally see this city. So we docked right here, fairly close to the historic center, and now we're gonna Uber to our first stop, which is a staircase, a famous staircase. Alright, we Ubered in to a very popular tourist street, and there's this many people here because there's a beautiful staircase that starts right there. It's not just a staircase, it's actually artwork made up out of lots of tiles, and 7 of those tiles are Holland America tiles. Those are from the company that I work for and that brought me here, so let's try to find those. Great vibe here as well, lots of places to sit down, buy your caipirinha. So you got all kinds of tiles here. I found one of my country. It's not the Holland America tile, but it says Zeeland, which is a province of the Netherlands. Yeah, so it's a little search, but I found the 7 Holland America line tiles lined up right here. And one is upside down, but the guy that made this staircase was quite the artist, so maybe that's on purpose. Very cool. And they have random tiles. They have tiles from cities as well. Here's a tile from Nuremberg, and then Hamburg. I guess there's kind of a system to it. Prague as well, the bridge in Prague. But then if you peek a little further, there is one tile of New Zealand, of a kiwi. So I take it back. Maybe there is no categories. It's just the whole staircase covered in tiles that the guy managed to collect. He got these 7 tiles from a Holland America guest who was collecting them and cruising with us. So every time you cruise with Holland America, often they give you a tile, and she collected all of them, and she gave this artist 7 of them. What are those?
They look like Mongolian.
Mongolians?
Because they have like the red cheek.
Mm.
Because they live in the high altitude.
Pretty cool.
So look at the hair.
Mm.
This is the typical Mongolian, it's the cloth as well.
They got little tiles for everything here. It's amazing. After climbing the stairs, you of course need to cool down, and they like to do that with beer, so I'm just tagging along. But what a place to have your beer right on the corner. It feels like you're basically drinking it on the street, because cars and people are passing by right around your shoulder. It's the only city in Latin America that used to be a capital of a European empire. So, and I see why. I mean, it's a perfect place. Good location, natural bay, good weather every day. We Ubered all the way up a hill to this neighborhood called Santa Teresa, and from here you can see the Christ statue, and there's a lot of colorful buildings around. A nice breeze. It's a little cooler here, I feel, than down, because we are really on top of a hill. We went pretty high up, and lots of street art. Little espresso, because Brazil is also famous for coffee. After this I will feel reborn and ready to explore more of Rio. Great city so far. We're in a beautiful, beautiful cafe here. So one of the really typical things about this neighborhood is the colorful trams. And we found one right here, beautiful yellow one. It's very nice to take your picture with it. Right here, nice chairs as well, and an old bar. It's a historic neighborhood, so you see a lot of beautiful old buildings, and you can just wander around here. And especially this tram, right? You gotta have your picture with the tram. Look at Howard posing like superstar. That's a good pose, Howard. Oh, there's another one here. Copacabana by night, and it's still very alive. It's now 9 o'clock, and there's a market along the boulevard where you can again find a lot of vendors selling the football t-shirts. That's the main thing here. I think I gotta get one. This is the grave of the artist that designed the staircase I showed you guys earlier. Here at a beautiful cemetery with mountains around, green around, and as you can see, the grave kind of looks like the staircase. Lots of color, lots of tiles. Here's the artist. There's a lot of photos of the artist, and this is how the staircase looked before he started working on it. So it was just a concrete, boring staircase, and he turned it into an artwork. The butterfly with the Brazilian flag on there. It's actually really cool, and you see a lot of, again, Holland America tiles right here around the corner. You see a bunch of them in a row. That is very, very cool. Oh, another one here. I think half the staircase, half of this staircase is made up of Holland America tiles, and then you have this.
There's one on every step.
One on every step in the middle. Oh yeah, that is fascinating. And then there's these little animals as well. We made it to Ipanema Beach, and there's a famous song about a girl that used to walk around here, and she was very beautiful. The girl from Ipanema. We're gonna find the place where it was written, which is a cafe, and we're gonna sit down there and perhaps we will see something nice walking past by. So this is the place where they wrote the song about the girl from Ipanema, and they kind of changed it, because if you have a coffee in here now, which we just did, you don't really get to see much of the street. So even if there was a pretty girl passing by, you wouldn't really be able to see her, because they covered the windows with plants. I don't get it really. There is caipirinha bars every 20 meters. So you can go here, have a caipirinha, and just people watch all day. Gracias. You got all kinds of places that sell caipirinhas, and they even sell them on the street. So if you're into those very alcoholic drinks, then you can come here, sit down, people watch, and spend the whole day doing that. And as you noticed, I got myself a Brazilian football shirt, and Chitra fell for it as well. You kind of have to if you're here. They sell them everywhere. What a beach. Ipanema Beach. Beautiful.
No, not water. Is it clear?
Yes, guys.
I've been to where
This is the most fancy looking coconut I've ever had in my life, with a beautiful view on the beach here. And it's only like $3, so the prices here are very good. Wow. All right, taste test.
I had a friend that grew up in Mason City, and which is right. It's like 20 miles.
Oh, it's so good.
Pretty sure it's Clear Lake,
Want to try?
where he died.
It's really good.
The night club.
Really refreshing.
Yeah.